there, folks. It's good to see you. I'm Jim, and this is the Untamed Path. Today on the Untamed Path, we're going to do a little review on the Caven camping light / work light, multi-purpose light. So come along with me as we take a look at this light and check it out and see what it's all about. Okay, folks, this is the box that the Caven camping light comes in. Comes straight from Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. It has a nice, I guess I call it soft styrofoam packing, pretty secure type of a box. And what's in the box is the light, the Caven light. And the Caven light comes with a telescoping stand. And this works by pushing a button on the bottom of it to release the legs. I will say this thing is all plastic, so I don't know how durable it is. And it's going to screw in to here. And then you have two sections of telescoping adjustments to adjust the height of it. This thing also comes with a remote control, which is pretty nice. So if you were camping and in your tent and didn't want to get out of your sleeping bag to shut the light off, you could use the remote. So that's what comes in the box. It also has a charging cord that comes with the light. It folds up real easy. Yep, real easy. Folks, before we get too carried away talking about the Caven camping light, better talk about today's beer. We got a Golden Light made by Michelob, and I believe it's only sold in the Midwest. It's I would say a very popular Minnesota beer, and let's give it a try. And when I smell it, I get hints of summers on the lake in northern Minnesota. Oh yeah. Oh, it's got a clean, crisp taste. And it's really cold. Reminds me of the Minnesota winters. This is one of my favorite beers. So cheers to y'all. And let's continue on with this, checking out the Caven camping light. Okay, folks, I know it's still daylight out and it seems kind of funny to be doing a review of this light during the daylight, but I'm going to go through some of the functions that this light has now, and then I'm going to shut all the windows in here and it'll be dark as night in here, and we'll look at the different settings of the light. But first I'll go through some of the features that this light has. This light is rechargeable. It is also a power bank. So if you're out camping, need to recharge your phone, it has a USB-C for charging, and then for the life of me, I can't remember what the regular USB port is, but that's what you would use to, like if you needed to charge your phone. The instructions say that if this thing is completely dead, it'll take approximately 4 hours to recharge it, which I'm not sure. That's quite a long time. It's got 3 lights that fold up, and you can adjust them to anywhere that you want. Each one of these lights will swivel. So you can adjust them to your needs. It also has a hook built into the base of it, so you could hang it from the like the center of this tent. It also has a magnetic base, so you could attach it to any metal surface. Things that I can think of is like middle of the night, your car breaks down, you open the hood and you want to attach it to work on your car. You get a flat tire in the middle of the night, you could attach the light right above your tire, adjust the lights to fit the need of changing your tire. I don't have anything in here at the moment that's metal to demonstrate that, but we will do that. It has 4 blue lights that I know they're not on right now to indicate the power level of the batteries. The remote control sensor here, power button. So that's the basics of the light right there. So far, it seems to be really, a light that you would use would go great with camping, go great in emergencies at home. They say on the lowest power, the light will last, or the battery power will last for approximately 22 hours, and 6 hours if it's on high before the battery goes dead. I haven't had the ability yet to test any of that to see how accurate that information is, but we'll do our best to do that. So this light comes from Amazon, made by Caven. It's obviously a Chinese product sold by Amazon. So let's take a look at the light, how the lights work. This thing is really bright, so let's check it out. We'll shut up the tent and get it dark in here and see how it works. All right, folks, let's set up the tripod for this. Now, this tripod is plastic, so I don't think it's anything, I don't know how durable it's going to be. But in the center on the bottom is a button you push to release the legs, and the legs will fold open. The telescoping part here will screw onto that. It comes with a rubber mount for the remote control, and you just wrap it around and stretch it, hook it on. Like so. The remote also does come with, I would say, a place where you could put a lanyard around it. And then the light screws on top like so. It feels really secure, but I truly believe if you were to accidentally step on one of the legs of this tripod, it would break real easy. The only part that I can tell that is actually metal is the telescoping part here. But the majority of this thing is plastic, so you'd want to be really careful or be aware of where it's at. This thing is really bright. I'm going to go ahead and shut all the windows in here, and we'll test out the different settings for the light. Okay, folks, it is pretty dark in here. Dark enough to, I believe, to test this light out. So I'm going to set it over here. If I can find the power button, we'll be doing good. All right, so here we go. That is high. And it is really bright when you're looking. And I'm going to take this off the stand as we're demonstrating it. Okay. I don't know if you can see the 4 blue lights that indicate the power level of the batteries. Medium, and then it's got the flashlight mode. And here's the different settings as well. And the strobe light for any emergencies that you might have, and that is really blinding, I must say. Okay, folks, I've got it hanging in the center of the ice house. As you can see, it is putting off plenty of light in here. And right now it is on the highest setting. It's pretty bright, don't want to blind you. And if we were to adjust it, oh. Figure out how many times to push it before the strobe lights come on. So it is giving plenty of light in here. And I like how you can, let's see, adjust. I don't know if I can do that and hold the camera at the same time, but how you can adjust the angle of each light. There's a close-up of the buttons, power button, and I've got it hanging from a Velcro strap. Okay, folks, expanded the stand to its fullest, almost reaches the top of the tent. It puts off pretty, it's really nice. I mean, you could sit in here comfortably, no problem at all, and have plenty of light. Okay, I've got the remote out. Thought we could test that out and see how it works. So I'm going to shut it off. Turn it on. Change the color. Flashlight just came on up there and it shut off. Even on the lowest setting, it's giving off plenty of light. Okay, folks, let's see how it'll do, how the magnet will work on my truck. There we go. You could pull these out, adjust the light. Whoa, like that. So it's down, the light is focused on the tire where you're going to be working. That seems, it could be a lifesaver at night trying to change a tire. Hands are free, giving you light where to work, what you're working on, so you can get that tire changed and back on the road. Guys, before we leave today, I'd like to leave you with a little advice. Never hold in a fart. When you hold in a fart, eventually that fart is going to work its way back up through the body, into your spine, into your nervous system, and it's going to make its way up to your brain. And that's where shitty ideas come from, like winter camping. Well, folks, I think I've rambled on long enough about this light. Hope you didn't find my joke offensive. If you did, I dearly apologize. Sometimes I can get a little crazy with those jokes. As you can see, I'm sitting out here at night with the light. I wanted to demonstrate to you guys what this looked like outside in the dark. If I was sitting outside at a picnic table or around the tent, campfire, it is perfect. You could dim the light if you wanted to, if it was too bright, or whatever you wanted. I paid $69.99 for this light from Amazon, and it was on sale. Original list price was $109, almost $110. I don't know if I would pay full price for this light, but I do like it for the price that I got it at. The things that I guess that I don't really like is that the majority of it is all plastic. The feet on the stand are all plastic. If you accidentally stepped on those, they're going to break, and then you're not going to have a stand. The telescoping part of it is obviously made out of, I'm going to guess, an aluminum type metal. I do like the light, whereas that you can rotate each light individually and put it in a position to fit your needs. I like all the settings that it has. The battery power level that it has. The remote control is a nice added, I was going to say benefit, but it's a nice added thing to it. I mean, you shut it off, turn it back on. If you were in your tent, you could easily, you wouldn't have to get out of your sleeping bag to shut it off. I like how it has the magnetic base. Now, that being said, I don't know how strong that magnet is, and I tried it on my truck, as you've seen in the video, and I did have problems with it sticking it and keeping it stuck on the truck in certain spots. I like the hook that you can hang the light from, and obviously the stand is a nice thing. I'm just not so keen on everything being plastic. But overall, I guess if I were to give it a rating between 1 and 10, 10 being the best, I'd shoot for like a 7.5 for sure. I really do look forward to using it. I think this would be great for any tent campers who like to get out in nature. I definitely wouldn't want to throw it in your backpack if you were going hiking. It would take up some space, and it's a little heavier than I would want to be carrying out into the bush somewhere. But if you're in your ice house, tent camping, roadside emergencies, if your car or truck broke down, power outages at home, it'd be a great light to, for all those things. So, guys, I guess with that said, I've definitely kept you here longer than anticipated on this review of this light. But I do appreciate it. If you've lasted this long, I thank you very much. If you liked what you've seen, please like the video and consider subscribing. And till next time, guys, keep a smile on your face, and we'll talk to you later. Deuces.